Yes or no? And people voted
Yes, 67% to be precise.
Yes,
of the people who
67%.
voted in
Yeah.
the constitution,
Yeah,
and
that's how we got our new constitution. Hi guys, my name is Chelsie,
my name is Sheerow Njuguna.
and this is
All things legal. Welcome back to yet another video about the constitution, like we promised you. It will be on our channel. I hope you've subscribed.
Have you subscribed? People of Sheerow who have come here to watch part 2, have you subscribed?
Please do. Fam, Simwangoshe. So yeah, we're going to talk about features that stand out with the new constitution.
Yes.
And what you can do better as the people of Kenya and as a nation.
Yeah.
What you would like to see change.
It's going to be a very interesting conversation.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
stay tuned for all of it.
Yeah.
Alright. So features of the new constitution.
Personally, the one that stands out is citizenship.
You love this video.
Yeah.
For
I
you,
love
it's very
it's close to my heart. Like really close to my heart. So yeah, citizenship. Kitambo actually, women, if you are Kenyan and you're a woman, you couldn't confer your citizenship to your children if your spouse was not Kenyan. So if your spouse is from Tanzania and you're Kenyan, your children couldn't just be Kenyan. So yeah, that is one. And also dual citizenship is now applicable to the common.
Yeah, you can be citizen of 2 countries, which is absolutely amazing.
Me want to have dual citizenship.
Well, why not?
Yeah, why
not? Why not?
Because I've always wanted to be a diplomat.
Why not?
The thought of going to study has been for the longest. But to live, I'm not sure.
So
I don't know.
But ya Mungu ni mengi. Who knows?
Probably the next video. Proper citizens of it can't happen, but
who knows? The thing that I love about the new constitution is the sovereignty of the people. Let me just read for you what it says. This is Article 1. It says that all sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya and shall be exercised only in accordance with this constitution. The people, 2, says the people may exercise their sovereign power either directly or through their democratically elected representatives. That's why what you vote for, who you vote for, how you vote is very important, because you're giving that person your power to exercise on your behalf indirectly.
Like it lies with us. Yeah. The other thing that excites me the most is evolution. I'm a big fan of the voice of the people.
Yes.
Like I want what I say
to be heard,
to see it being implemented by our leaders, and that's why there's evolution from the MCAs. The MCAs opposite kupotea 5 years and then they come back 5 years later.
Should be honest with you,
mimi namjua tulikuwa na yeye. Tuliza na yeye kalogologo. That's how I know him. But yeah, I think I love the evolution and the fact that now it starts from there. Our MCAs come mingle with us, get to know what
that's the essence. That's the essence of the evolution. It was to bring power and the decision-making process to the people. Yeah. The other thing that I love now, this one now is close to my heart, is the Bill of Rights.
Oh yeah.
My God,
you love it.
I love human rights. The Bill of Rights is so beautiful, so comprehensive, and it speaks to everyone. Children, young people, the youth are even there,
people with disabilities,
people with the marginalized communities, every single individual is covered in this.
Women,
even arrested people, even accused people, you have rights, which is absolutely beautiful and protects you. Let me just tell you, my most favorite article is Article 27. Non-discrimination. Let people know I have a right to non-discrimination.
Article
27.
Article 27. 1. It says every person is equal before the law and has the right to equal protection and equal benefit of the law. Keyword, every person. The other thing, equality includes the full and equal enjoyment of all rights and fundamental freedom. 3. Women and men have the right to equal treatment, including the right to equal opportunities in political, economic, cultural, and social spheres. The state shall not discriminate directly or indirectly against any person or any ground, including race, sex, pregnancy, marital status, health status, ethnic or social origin, color, age, disability, religion, conscience, belief, culture, dress, language, or birth. A person shall not discriminate directly or indirectly against another person or any of the grounds specified or contemplated.
Basically,
in the fourth clause.
You are protected against discrimination.
Yeah, regardless.
And the whole, I feel, in my opinion, that the whole Bill of Rights is anchored on Article 28, that says that every person has inherent dignity and the right to have that dignity respected and protected. And let me tell you, a lot of us are out here indemnifying people because they're not doing the right thing. Yeah, the other one that I love. I remember when our lek and Funzeki to, I'm just like, you don't say. Article 35. Every citizen has the right of access to information held by the state and information held by another person and required for the exercise or protection of any right or fundamental freedom. As in, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And just I think we can't not talk about Article 23 and talk about the Bill of Rights, when it says when your rights are discriminated against or they are violated or anyone infringes on them, that the High Court has jurisdiction in accordance with Article 165 to hear and determine applications for redress over denial, violation, or infringement of or threat to a right or fundamental freedom in the Bill of Rights, and anyone can petition the court to have that right protected. Sawa?
The High Court has jurisdiction to do. The High Court has jurisdiction to handle matters on infringement of human rights.
Yes.
My other favorite article on this constitution is Article 104, the right to recall. Yes! The electorate, we people, we who vote at the electorate, and the electorate have the right to recall the member of parliament representing their constituency before the end of the term of the relevant house of parliament. This includes the Senate, and the Senate is the upper house, and the
National Assembly
is the lower house.
If your person is not working, excuse us,
the parliament shall enact legislation to provide for the grounds on which a member may be recalled and the procedure to be followed.
you have so much power as a person. So
You can't
much
always be
power.
complaining how a member of parliament are not working, and yet you people of that specific constituency have the right to recall your member.
Yeah. Kama mtu atusaidii, please. Tuache maneno.
You can go to the streets, yes, but also there's the legal
Way
way
of doing
provided
it.
by the constitution of how to go about it.
Another thing that I love is gender equality, obviously, as this Sheerow has said and we've read in Article 27. Yeah. And the other thing is participation of the people. Yep. Which let me read for you Article 118.
How many of us have attended public participation?
Juzi vile nilikuwa gazeti imeannouncewa public participation.
But now you look at the form at which they used to communicate to the people about public participation. How many of us still read the paper?
Nani?
People buy, but also they look at the specific things. They look at football.
Yeah.
Some will look at job advertisements. Some will look at the obituaries, and the headlines. I'm trying to have public participation, and then it's not accessible
To everyone.
most of the cases.
Yeah. So Article 118 says that Parliament shall conduct its business in an open manner, and its sittings and those of its committees shall be open to the public and facilitate public participation and involvement in the legislative so Parliament shall facilitate public participation and involvement in the legislative and other business of Parliament. Your voice is necessary, so don't shy away from speaking out. Okay.
The other one is Article 67, National Land Commission.
Yes.
And I will read. There is established the National Land Commission. The function of the National Land Commissions are to manage public land on behalf of the national and county governments, to recommend a national land policy to the national government, to advise national government on a comprehensive program for the registration of title land throughout Kenya, to conduct research related to land and the use of natural resources, and make recommendations to appropriate authorities, and to initiate investigation. This is my favorite. To initiate investigation on its own initiative or complaint into present historical land injustices and recommend appropriate redress. In the previous video, we talked about the injustices on land grabbing and everything. So the Land Commission has been established by the Constitution, Article 67, to handle these matters on land grabbing and injustices pertaining anything to the land.
I think the last thing we can touch on is Chapter 6. Chapter 6. Chapter 6 of the Constitution, which is about leadership and integrity. And as I read these things to you, please ask yourself, if the person that you voted for, like, okay, ukifikiria hizi maneno, unamfikiria, you know,
but again, wanaweza kuwa hawana, but they were the ones provided for at the ballot papers. Like, we would go and add our personality. Oh, Sheerow Njuguna quality. Niongeze kapicha kake. You know, they were adding pictures to CVs. I just learned that. I didn't know.
So authority assigned to a state officer is a public trust to be exercised in a manner that is consistent with the purposes and objects of this constitution, demonstrates respect for the people, brings honor to the nation and dignity to the office, and promotes public confidence in the integrity of the office. Like, just to be honest, let's upper two the guiding principles of leadership include selection on the basis of personal integrity, competence and suitability, or election in free and fair elections, you know, objectivity and impartiality, selfless service based solely on public interest. You know, like, let's just tufikirie sana. All right, so now the last question.
I think the recognition of family, Article 45 of the CoK 2010, and every adult has the right to marry a person of the opposite sex based on free consent.
I will read one. I like one.
Meaning the fact that it has to be free consent. No forced marriages anymore. Okay, it's not like I've been a victim to one.
But I get you.
But yeah, one says the family is the natural and fundamental unit of the society and the necessary basis of social order, and shall enjoy recognition and protection by the states.
There's a thing that I love that I learned somewhere, I can't remember where, but it says that you know, the family is a basic unit of society, you know, and so things don't go wrong, they start wrong.
Yeah.
So if they don't start right at the family level, it's not going to go well.
Does that apply to how during voting someone does to be suited by our parents, you know? to our parents still are still big on the Guinea suiting. Does that? Okay, no. I digress.
Anyway, and the rule of law now is also very effective in the country. Yeah. So we have a good constitution.
Yeah, we do.
Fairly. That is it everything we wanted? You know, but it's better than what we had. Better state, and we thank God, because how is Osiku? We couldn't. I don't know if you guys did research from our last video and saw the amount of injustice that was there during that time. You could also just comment below and
watch the documentary.
Yes. And also,
it's called Kenya's Darkest Hour.
Kenya's Darkest Hour. Okay. Alafu, what's your favorite part about the constitution? Also, just leave a comment and let us engage with us. You know. So, what is wrong? Why are we not there yet?
I think for me, I'll start with us as the electorate. We don't know about it. We're ignorant, very ignorant. We don't even know what Article 1 says. We don't even know.
And politicians manipulate us, manipulate people because of that ignorance.
And as you said, we have the right to access public information. So access it, get to read the constitution, get to understand your rights, get to know mbona hii ilipitishwa na mimi MCA wangu sijamuona locally akiuliza. Hata kama hajakuuliza, we're not that many in a word. You should know akina Chelsie waliulizwa, akina Sheerow waliulizwa, but you don't even see them in the ground.
Yeah, taking you in.
Someone told me hata ajiona MCA wanapata ofisi imefungwa.
So the other thing which is just in line with that is that there is poor leadership. As in, everything rises and falls with leadership. And if our leaders, I don't know, when you're a leader, you carry so much responsibility with you, not just for yourself, but for everyone else who voted. Yeah, like you bear so much, you carry so much on your shoulders. You need to act right. You need to be responsible. You need to do the right thing. You need to improve the lives of people. Like it's not somewhere. Or the poor kitten or two chill. You're there to work. It's service. It's service to the people.
And also, I think that the right to recall should be extended to everyone as well. I know for governors you can be recalled by the Senate.
Yeah.
For the county assembly members, but also it should be open to the public. I know the county assembly,
but I think you can give a petition. You can present a petition to the Senate, and the Senate will now.
Oh yeah,
investigate and do further.
But now you don't know that because you don't read the constitution.
Yeah. So the other thing that is hindering us from getting there is corruption. And me, I have said this before, and I was talking to Sheerow and telling her I do not understand corruption. To me, it just inakaa ujinga kwa sababu uibe pesa ndio upeleke watoto shule. Because I'm guessing you're stealing money so that you give your children a good life.
And I hope you are.
Because everyone, that's what they want at the end of the day, to give the children good education, for them to live comfortably. So I'm guessing unaiba pesa ndio upeleke mtoto wako shule, ulipe hundreds of thousands kupeleka mtoto wako hiyo shule, while you could improve the public schools and education is free. And you won't have stress.
Give the teachers quality, equipment and everything they need to make sure.
Yeah, hospitals, improve our healthcare system to be like absolutely the best. Like private sectors should be below public. We should be at that point in public sector, like everything public sector. So our healthcare system should be top notch to the point that ukigonjeka upate cancer kwa sababu ni kama cancer inakujia kila mtu.
We don't have to go all the way to India.
Leave
alone even cancer. Umeenda mbali. Our very own members of parliament and people in the leadership who voted into leadership. Kaugonjwa kadogo South Africa. Kengine kadogo Egypt.
But we'll improve apa, save that money, save that flight money, as in just improve here so that you get good care, very affordable and immediate.
And I think even the pandemic just sort of showed us how rotten our health system is.
Tunaweza kasirika hapa.
Poleni kwa kuwakasirisha. It's just
it's insane. Corruption is very selfish and it doesn't make sense because when you improve public sector, everyone wins. You win, I win, the generations to come win. So tuache kuiba.
I want to reason. I think I told you what it. What and the quote says, a good country is not where even the poor is driving. It's when even the rich are using public transport.
Yes. Yes. Another thing that we can do better is obviously put in place effective measures to implement the constitution. If we're saying we want devolution to work, then how can the MCA directly come to people and ask and just interact with people and get their opinions about things and just generally, yeah? So the other point is the role of media, because I think the time that I observed something and I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, is when Jalango posted the Member of Parliament of Embakasi East, and people were able to say, by the way, barabara yetu, the road from Feather to Gate B, ni mbaya. What are you doing about it? So I wish the media could be more proactive in bringing that being a bridge between people and members of parliament, so that you bring low meleta MCY place, and people are able to actively ask questions and give their opinions about issues and matters. The other day I was watching news and Victoria Rubadiri is actually trying to do that. She was talking to the governor of Machakos, Dr. Alfred Mutua, and she was asking him, this is what you think as Kenyans, or else your people of Machakos, and we are 3 years shy of the next election. So do you think you will have achieved this by the end of your term? Because you can't buy for the governor seat again. And he was saying, I would have achieved, but until the project was stopped in court by his opponents. And most of people didn't know that as Kenyans, and they'll be attacking actually to promise airport, to promise hina, and he hasn't delivered. But now he shared with the entire country saying the project was stopped by a court order. But I wish that was what was more in the news. Yeah. Keeping the people in power accountable and saying, by the way, as today we just want to talk to your people. Because everyone has a smartphone. Everyone can be able to be part of the communication and engage the member of parliament and send in their questions, and really like a whole time just for them to be able to have that. Because probably it's not possible for them to come to our houses but when the media plays that role of being a bridge, makes it better. Yeah. Is there any other thing? No. Public participation. I wish you can get better. And again, the role of the media. I wish they can advertise more on this public participation and when they're going and what is supposed to be happening, what are the discussions are supposed to be happening. Like for it to be more active. Yeah, and also we need to know is what we discuss as the people, as the common monarchy, is the same thing being implemented, or if we tell our MCAs this, is the same thing they're going to preach. Yeah, come to the county assembly sittings, and so on and so forth. But again, I wish you could participate more in the public participations, and I wish you could even be knowing about them. Apart from the newspaper, what other means of communication can you use to communicate? You have our information. Like make noise about it. Like if it's something that needs public participation, make noise about it so that people are very active. Today I was thinking, they're always texting us around elections. Oh, I come from for example constituency. People for example constituency, blah blah blah. The same way you text me, like you already have my information. Text me and tell me to come. This is happening. Yeah, and my input is important, and I can do that this way and this way and this way. Actually, I don't see what's stopping them from doing. What are so many pesa? But we can do better as a country. We should do better as a country, and because this is our country, let's love it. Let's selfishly love it and do better and be responsible as citizens. At the same time, we are perfect, but let's try. I'm telling you about the right to demonstrate and be on the streets. Me na go to demonstration because I know things can go wrong very fast. 1 minute you're demonstrating, the next thing tear gas or a bullet. Yeah. So yeah, that marks the end of today's video and actually the entire series on the Constitution. That was not it. As we say, we have to just talk about very many things, and everything will be based on this because anything that clarifies this. So we'll talk more about the Constitution in other bits of this. Definitely, as we touch on other things. Yeah. And if there's anything that we've talked about, let us know. What is it that stands out for you in the Constitution? What would you like to see change? What would you like to see do better? Yeah. I think one of the things, it's not in the Constitution, but one of the things I really like to see is playgrounds for children.
personally, I think it's how we can settle the fight between the hawkers and the county.
You know the better thing about hookers in town ni kwa sababu sometimes we love them kwa sababu hapo ndo utanunua nguo. Always ukitembea tu unapasana na katop, you know. Viatu.
But let's find a better way of
of money.
They benefit the common monarchy big time, and that's how they make a living. But like 1 minute you're buying, the next
Acha niko ukipatana na kanjo, ukipatana na hookers na kanjo, aki unaweza cheesy. The chaos and we're deviating, but you know, like so, and that's because you said we have a right to dignity, you know, and we have a right for our dignity to be protected. So people who are in power, who occupy those offices, should be very intentional about helping people, you know, live dignified lives, because some people have lived as in tumeharm watu sana that they have made a living out of begging. Nakwambia juzi ni usana msifani tao, everyone knows him.
Leo kushikwa jela. Sio kwa mimi ametoka jela 4 days ago.
What a kind of story, interesting. But that guy has been there ever since I was in Form 2 and my mother university. We have indignified people to that level that they have made a career out of begging. Watu wanakosa maji safi, water, tunanunua maji. Na kama
hamna this pandemic, a parent had to make a decision between imagine tanunua mtungi because where I live maji
ana sisi tuliona
and it's until an investor came around my neighborhood and now they are supplying water to everyone.
Acha sisi
I can't even say the name because they might come to that investor you know, but an investor came and now I have to supply the maji.
Honestly, I think everyone around here borehole. It's very unfortunate because we are indignifying people.
Yeah, of course, it's steamer.
Okay,
imagine for me, to cause a steamer, but to cause a
chakula na maji. I get you, but just cause a steamer. Steamer being important. But thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please give us your feedback. Tell us what you'd like us to talk about. Not to give you advice on, but just to, you know, give you information on. And let's grow together. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed, please. And also, if you haven't watched part 1, it's on Sheerow's channel, so go watch part 1 and then come watch part 2.
The other one with the neat constitution. The rest. But anyway, subscribe to both channels, like, share, comment, call your entire squad.
Yes, let's do this.
Let's create a family.
Obviously, yeah. And if there's anyone you'd like us to talk to about these issues, and
or anyone you know is an expert in a specific
area, and can enrich in the conversation, definitely.
Good luck.
Definitely. Sawa, take care. Bye bye.